Hello and welcome to End.io. So this is going to be a kind of an introduction sort of video. I'm not going to take things too particularly fast, or yeah, I'm just going to do it in a kind of. It's got 1,000. Interesting, isn't it? I always thought this was Buildcraft, but this needs to be some expansion. So the machines we're going to look at, these are power generators, a solar generator. There's also the photo, that's like a solar panel, so there's like a generator and a solar panel. There's also a block called the End.io block as well. I'm going to look at the painting machine, I think. Alloy smelter and sag mill, which are kind of the main blocks. This is very, it kind of comes across a very core mod, this. It's got some very, very cool stuff in it. So we're going to see how we get along. Now cabling is going to be a bit funny, I think. Yes, there's an interesting interface on the oh, I didn't even know this. Alright, well that kind of possibly makes sense. We'll see. So I want it to be powered. So this is the paint machine. So how are we going to get power into it? Conduits, probably. I probably should have looked this one up, but if it's that's the thing. I'm getting two different things. I don't think it will be this, but we'll see. Or maybe it is. I'm looking at the size of the block here. Let's try this one. Like I say, you know, this is very introductory. If you watch later episodes, I'll know more about it. But sometimes I just want to get a feel for the mod just at the beginning. It may also be that I've got something wrong with the settings here. Yeah, so that looks good. And also maybe I need to put something in here. Does it need capacitance to store in here? No. Alright, what about if I put the voltaic cell next to it like that? Do anything for it? Doesn't appear so. Ah, this is face specific, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so that makes sense. Alright, so no. That's not really what I wanted. Maybe that's better. Alright, so shift to right click. It's not that different, I suppose. Painting machine's got a lot of energy now. Oh, that's cool though, how it's face specific. I like that. So this is getting drained a bit. That's fine. I wonder if I can power stuff with this though. I mean, this is not going to go out of it, is it? Is this? No. I was thinking maybe it goes down. Yeah, that wind. I'm not quite sure what that wind's about actually. This is an alternate terrain generation, and it's also obviously got Tropicraft now. This stuff. But like I say, it's not going to be it's not going to be a quick one. This is going to be just look at all the recipes, and there's 2 types of power monitor, I think. Yes, like I said, I've had an introductory look, and I'm just going to. So let me just make sure I'm in recipe mode. You can see NEI's changed a bit as well. Which is 1. Yeah, there we go. 1 is the best one. I always whenever I'm using a new version of Horizons at the moment, so I can do all my. Sometimes the buttons, there's conflict with the buttons though. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. For some reason, when I press 4, even though that's supposed to be a time, it will change to to 6 o'clock. But then if I'm actually hovering over a block, it comes up with the recipes for the block that I'm hovering on, which has actually happened for quite a while. But must be, yeah. But anyway, so what can we do with this? Well, one of the things I wanted to try out were glass stairs. So if we take, let's see if I can get this to work. Let's try it like this. So let's see what happens here when we do that. Painted stairs, there we go. Yes, it seems to look like normal stairs. I wonder what this interface of the Yeta Wrench is. I want to look at this, definitely. I should really have looked at the wrench first. I normally... Ah, nice. So it's got the Omni Wrench functionality from the looks of it as well, with the stair rotation. What's going on there? I think that might just be, it might just be rendering out. I wonder if I can make it stay like that though. Nice. I like the interface of it. Alright, so there's the stairs. I wonder what support it's got. Like for instance, we could just put stairs in here anyway. Get rid of this. Let's see what mod items we can do in it. This is a mod I haven't actually done yet, but I was curious to see something like. Well, this has got a lot of stairs in it already, actually. I wonder if it's going to do something weird like this. No, it doesn't. Can't do that. Probably can't do animated textures. Ugh, still gonna try one more though. No. What about something like that? Oh wait a minute! It did do it. Whoa. Oh wow. So it can do animated textures as well. Could it do this one? Oh man. Yeah, so like I say, it's not going to be. Oh man. I need to do Ganny stuff. This is going to be. Oh shit. So basically, it takes all these, a lot of the mod items, because I'm using quite a new version, I guess. I mean, and Ganny's blocks are nice anyway. I wonder if it can do. Some of my favourite wood type is from Engineer's Toolbox. I really like the Wood Engineer's Toolbox. So let's try this. Say this light blue one. See if we can get stairs. Because as you can see, there are no stairs for it, and there's no slabs either. So all we do is just put one in there, and then I think we can just put any stair here. Yeah, it does it fine. So what it does is it gives you a huge amount of extra blocks to work with. Oh man, that is so fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it does animated textures as well. That is just the icing on the cake. I mean, obviously you can't expect everything to work, but if you get something difficult to work, you may as well try something even more difficult. No, I think that's the limit. That's probably too much tile information. What about this there? No, that doesn't work. Alright, let me just get rid of everything again. Actually, I'll just let me just get rid of everything that isn't particularly relevant here. Did that one work? I can't actually remember. No. Oh no, I put it. One sec. Another one here. No, I don't think that worked. But of course, one of the cool things you can do is certainly with a lot of the wooden planks that. Now, I wonder if you can use like cabling to make. So let's try, say a pipe. Let's say something like this. I mean, extra utility stuff may well work. No. No, maybe the microblock stuff is not going to work. Let's try, say, magic wood. So magic wood, I don't believe. Oh yeah, I'm putting it in the wrong slot. That's why. Maybe that was my problem before, actually. And yeah, one of the cool things though you can do is instead of the stairs being made out of planks, is that you can actually get stairs which are made out of the actual solid wood, which is very, very cool. But I'm curious if it must just take it from. Yeah, I mean that is a cool. It's a cool look to get out of wood. Yeah, and that's what it does with the wood. It does like. Does it like that? Oh, those look cool though, don't they? Fuck. They look cool. What other mod I should use here? I just want to. I think it has to be a block though. You can't just use any old item. Like I couldn't just use this silverwood sapling. No, it doesn't look like I can. But anything which is a block, I believe, it can grab the texture. I guess from the image. It works with rotary craft stuff. No, it doesn't work. Shall I try? I wonder if that thing from Tinker's Mech works. Let's try that one. That'd be a nice texture to have on stairs. Yep, seems alright. Oh, this will be interesting. Ooh, they look good. Actually, the jumper look like this one's. Oh yeah. They're cool looking stairs. They're very cool looking stairs. Have I got it on a fancy? Yeah. Have I got everything I like normally? Well, the server textures are sometimes put on, but that is so cool though. I mean, look at those stairs. And these are just items, and they're just all produced to this thing, the painting machine. All right, so yeah, and like I mentioned, I mean, one of the thing about the thing about this mod is that like you can do, I don't know if you can, how do you do it? Maybe you can't do like, I'm not sure, but there's something about the cabling. There's also this thing, the conduit facade. I'm trying to remember how this works. Oh, I can't put that in there. Because this way, I think this is going to actually let me use... Alright, so I'm going to put that block of sand in there with a conduit facade. So I think... So we're going to take this out now. And this is going to be like... So I put the conduit facade in. It just looks like sand. But if I look at the wrench, what you can do is you can actually see through it. And it with the sort of idea that you can see all your cabling. And yeah, and there is a way with the cabling that it reminds me a bit of like when I did my engineer's toolbox video. I was like saying things like you know, imagine there's like 3 little people in here or something, and they've all got different tanks or different chests or something. And it's like that because basically it uses the idea that you can do more stuff in a 1 block space. So that's very, very cool. But yeah, so this is how the conduit facade works. You just it's like, and then the wrench has that functionality. The wrench I'm sure has got more functionality than that, but that's the only thing I can. Well, it's got the shift right click and it can rotate stairs as well. But I have a feeling it can do even more than that, which is pretty fucking awesome. But yes, so you just place these conduit facades down, and then as soon as you look at it, it just goes like that. It reminds me of Q-Craft a bit, actually. I think there's. I can't remember if I've covered them yet. There's new goggles in Q-Craft. Oh man! And then you can just see underneath what's going on. That is really, really cool. All right, so let's I don't actually want to get. Look at that! Oh man, to get that one as well. That is very, very cool. They can get animated textures as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about the photovoltaics at the moment. I'm not quite sure how that works. From it, what it looks like though is that I mean, obviously orange is output in thermal expansion as well. But I am going to have to look at this, and I believe this thing actually, if I put another one on, I think you can actually just start. Yeah, you see, it actually is it's like an open blocks tank. And you can see that actually with the whaler stuff, the output is actually increasing. And you can see, of course, here that like the open block tank is completely, and also I believe like these as well, the dynamic liquid tanks. I think they also work the same. So I think that's sort of, and I think probably all of it. Well, the first thing I can think of, because I remember that with Zycraft you can do like any material tank and then like any size and stuff. So maybe that's sort of like the precursor to it in a bit. But I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about that. Might be. Trying to think of a case where the tanks would just. Yeah, I suppose you couldn't really even do this with a. You would still have to be, cuboid, wouldn't it? Okay. So yes, like I said, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to look at some recipes. I think that's okay, so there are various machines. The alloy smelter is key. Well, I've got an alloy smelter and a sag mill. These are the ones I will want. Let me just put. I guess I can just put them over here. It's probably not. It's not really the best way to do it, but I suppose it will link up. Yeah. So just if I got it, yeah. Oh man. Actually, I almost I'm doing this in completely wrong order, but it's just. Oh man. Let me put some coal in here, see what happens. I want to see if I can get this. I mean, block of coal is not exactly new nowadays, is it? No, it seems to handle that. I wonder if it's outputting. That's going down, but then that's because this is working. Let me turn this off. I'm going to clear my inventory, like right now, actually. What's going on with this then? Just curious to see if I can actually get any power in this thing. Yeah, it's going up. Alright, that's good to know. Alright. Okay. So, what happened to my, where did Whaler go? I'll turn it back on. I don't know why it turned off. Actually, yeah, I still need to think. I always get key conflicts. I should use not enough keys to look at that. But I've only just installed this version of Horizons. It's got Tropicraft on it. Yeah, yeah. I know I probably shouldn't check it in this video, but I haven't. So it's Tropicraft. I've got bamboo and palm trees. I've seen Tropicraft many times before, I think. Coral, horizon sand. These things. It's the wildlife light. Anemone. Is that really a plant? Pathos. Use that a lot in English literature. What's this alcoholic stuff? Yeah. There's some cool stuff. There's something in Growthcraft. There's a fishing trap as well. I want to look at that. So yeah, similar to Biomes of Plenty. I'm not sure. This is completely unrelated, but I just wanted to see something. Because apparently this origin grass is it's just basic. No, it doesn't work. I heard this was farmland though. Of course it doesn't work because I'm not by the water. Let me just go to the water a second. Can't get much nearer to the water than that. Alright, I'm not sure about origin, but I think there is something special about that block. Maybe it's biome specific. Because I know there's this wind now, so I imagine that all these things like humidity and temperature. Because when I looked at all, where's Highlands as well? Highlands, I think, just got added. Look at that. I'm going to do that one soon. Alright, so I've gone off the point again. So alloy smelter. I wonder if I could just press 4 on that. No, I can't. Alright, let's put it back to daytime then. So I wonder how we're going to get the recipe for this. Well, not by being in cheat mode, I guess. So we look at some of the recipes for some of these things. Yeah, machine chassis is very important. The basic capacitor, copper, redstone. So we can make a basic capacitor from copper using any of the rotary craft, E-masher, Tinker's Construct, or metallurgy. And I believe with metallurgy, actually, if we look at extra Tinker's, where's extra Tinker's Construct? I think that incorporates metallurgy items into Tinker's Construct. Because I don't think that I think they were mainly. Here it is. Yeah, you see, these are all metallurgy. So this actually maybe give me a reason to go back to Tinker's Construct. But like I say, it's not the focus at the moment. Alloy, furnace, all. Okay, well that makes sense, doesn't it? So I guess is that all that changed? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, of course we're in recipe. I just checked the recipe. Alright, so let's see if we can see usages or recipes of any kind. Sometimes it's a bit awkward to get this. What was that? Adjustable chest. Yeah, I should do better storage. I think better storage has been removed from Monster there. No. I don't know why there's not more added here. Alright, let me try another way. Oh wow, 208 pages for Alloy Smelter. Alright, let's go through all 208. I said it now, I've got to do it. No, I was going to do it anyway. And if you watch my what's it? NEI plugins video. There's only half of it. I went through all the bees. So iron, nickel, some rotary craft, ferrous ingots from magical crops. It's a way to get Invar. Gold and silver makes electrum. Let's look at the specific ones. Pulverized obsidian. So, is there any other type of pulverized obsidian, I wonder? No, it's purely thermal expansion. And lead. Lead, of course, has got multiple sources. It's to get hardened glass. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's slightly off kilter, and you can see, obviously, if you only use one in the furnace, you're going to get if you only use one in the furnace, you're going to get I can't remember what I was saying there. Yeah, if you only use one, it's just a regular furnace, and if you use multiple, it's alloy. That's just yeah, it's basic there. Fused quartz. So nether quartz seems to be key in this. What can you use fused quartz for, I wonder? Makes fluid conduits with the conduit binder. I believe this is quite useful, and that's by smelting the binder composite. Oh, similar recipe to grout, isn't it? It reminds me of grout, this recipe. So this is obviously the composite. You can can use the advanced genetics. And I actually haven't done advanced genetic. I only did one episode of that quite a while ago now. But we'll get back into that. Of course, you can use a redstone furnace as well. So that integration is there. A reservoir. And it's actually the interaction with thermal expansion looks very strong. I think it'll probably be something that's maintained for quite a while. The item duct. So this is all thermal expansion now. Okay, and if you watch my videos, thermal expansion 4 and 5, 3 is actually more popular, but 4 and 5 are actually better, in my opinion. I went to all these machines. Powered light. Interesting. So this is a sag mill recipe. Let's just mix it up. I'm going to go through all of them, and I'll kind of remember where I am on both of them. So the sag mill. See, we've got the amount of power it takes. Obsidian is pulverized obsidian. So it's quartz dust. It reminds me of a pulverizer, this, to be honest. So it's quartz. We're going to get the quartz and the dust. Quartz and the dust. Yeah, let's just go through this one first. Alloy would be a bit more complicated. Nether quartz ore. Nether quartz dust. So it's quartz dust. Nether quartz ore. Nether quartz dust. So it's quartz dust. Interesting. So nether quartz is now providing applied energistics items. Well, at least this item. So it's quartz, which is often used in those 2 tools. Let me just remind myself what the tools are in applied energistics. I did them in my first video on applied energistics. So the tools are. Let's see if we can find them. Of course, this is the early wooden crank for the grindstone. Maybe they've taken those tools out. I can't actually see them. I would remember them, I think. Oh no, here they are. The entropy accelerator and the vibration catalyst. That's it. Yeah, they're cool. Those things, and you use them for that. All right, that's again, like I say, it's one of those episodes where, even though it's the first episode, I shouldn't really go off. Yeah, so it's gold ore. Get gold or copper or cobblestone. Gold gives you 2 gold, 1. So you really do get like. I mean, that's the thing. When you think of like something like this, you think, all right, well, we get 2 gold powder, so we can pretty much. I mean, this is. Let me just do something. So metallurgy really is going to be worth. I've actually waited. I didn't. Well, I can't say I waited. I just didn't do metallurgy, but this is starting to. Because this is here, and there's going to be a lot more here. Very, very cool, this stuff. Very, very cool indeed. Alright, so. But yeah, so in a sense, you can say this is like about a 2.5 doubling. Copper is less, is probably about half. I guess probably half as abundant. Yeah. Not much for iron. That's an ingot though. Obviously the ore is better. But I bet we get nicer stuff. Yeah, see, we get nicer stuff on the ore. Iron gravel ore. And that's got its own recipe. Oh no. Yeah, it does. Is this? No, it doesn't. I do wonder why it keeps on doing this thing where it just doubles the same recipe twice. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Iron powered with gold, we saw that. Manganese is going to get us steel. Ooh. I wonder if steel is it doesn't look as integrated as it could be, I suppose. It's the same as Yes, it's the same as the one from Artifice, but Artifice isn't very used either, I don't think. That's one of the problems is that often, you know, I think even with Ender Eye is electrical still, which probably has not got the same or dictionary name. So Coloss, sand in the sag mill. Going to get silicon, gold powder, ender pearl powder, coal powder. Oh, that's nasty. That's cool though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because getting a if you got well, it's probably not very. If you've got a silk touch fortune, that's going to work out very nicely, isn't it? Coal powder. That's funny, coal powder. I think I've ever heard of that one before. Was it in? It wasn't. It was coal ball in industrial craft, I think. Was it coal ball? I think it was. Have I even got industrial craft here? Sure it is here. Yeah, I tried to keep up with the names of the metallurgy ores. Yeah, because they keep them popping up. These bone segments. These are found in the nether, aren't they? The bone segments. So it's a good way to get bone meal for growing plants or for dyes. Okay, that's cool. It's more very similar to pulverized recipes. I would imagine they're probably the same. Yeah, that's confusing. Lead and galena ore are seen as the same. Pulverized lead, pulverized silver. Okay. There's 4 of them. Yeah, so the amount of Minecraft joules it takes is 2/3 when we're dealing with the ingot versus the and cassiterite is got the same ore dictionary name as tin. But yeah, you know what? I think I am actually going to end this video. I'm going to look at some of these recipes on my own time because it's just I don't want to make it go too long. But yeah, so that's basically just a very basic introduction to Ender IO. Thanks for watching.